Google Forms are great tools for any classroom. To create a new Google Form, you can do it right from your Google Drive by clicking on the New and then scroll down to Forms. You can also open a new browser window and just type forms.new and it will take you to a new form. So when you get to your form, first give it a title and make sure that you're giving it a title up there. After you put the title of the form, you can just click in the title box in the upper left. It will automatically fill it in for you, or you can go ahead and type that. It's your choice. Welcome to give it a description. This is where the instructions would go, something that you want the people filling out your form to know. So when you're looking at your form, the first thing you'll do is add some questions. Now, when you go ahead and type your question, Google's going to guess what kind of question it is. So for right now, it's assuming it wants to be a multiple choice question, in which case you would have option 1, option 2, option 3. That can work. You can change to many different question types. So multiple choice, short or long answer, check boxes, drop down menus. You really have a lot of different options here. So let's have a multiple choice question for this one. And then we're going to make this question required. So we'll flip on that little required button. To add another question, simply hit the plus sign. And here's our second question. Maybe this question is going to be a short answer question. So Google already knew I wanted it to be short answer, but I could have gone over and changed it right here. Okay, and again, I'm going to make this one required by turning on the little required button. Let's go one more. Let's make this a paragraph answer question. So now it's going to give me that option for long text. So easy to put some different kind of question numbers. As I'm creating my Google form, you can also think about if you want this to be an anonymous form or a form that you know who's answering and what they're saying. If you want it to be anonymous, don't ask for the names. That's the biggest thing. Don't ask for names, don't ask for email addresses. And I'll show you another way in a little bit to keep it that way. You might want to have different sections in your form. So to add a section, we'll do that right here. Underneath the question button is the section button right down here at the bottom. So this is going to, once the respondents get to a certain point, it'll say continue to next section and it'll bring them to that next section. So we'll just call this section number 2. And then we can add more questions below it. So adding questions and adding sections, both I would think pretty easy. Other things you can do, you can import questions. You can just add a title and a description, kind of like this. This would be considered a title and description. You could add images, and you can also add YouTube videos. So there's a lot of options.